Welcome. This is the homework solution for week 4. This is for Monday, August 26th. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. 1 and 2 ask the figures are congruent. Name the corresponding angles and the corresponding sides. Okay. So I have the number 1 here. We are going to do the corresponding sides first. All right. So what are the corresponding sides? Do you see how AB is the top part is going to be congruent to JL? Okay, these two are corresponding. They're the same values. Okay, so we can write that in our notation. So we can write AB is going to be congruent to JK. Right? We need to have the bar to indicate that it is a line. And we need to show the symbol, which is an equal sign with the squiggly on top. Here shows us that line AB is congruent to line JK. Next one, the sideways one, we have BC and KL. Okay, that one is going to be BC. That one is going to be BC and KL. Alright, make sure we have the line up here to show that it is a line, and grab the squiggly to show that it's congruent. Good. What are the other ones? Let's go to the bottom one. DC is congruent to ML. DC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. ML. Okay. Let's grab that. Paste. ML. Grab the congruent symbol to show that it's congruent. Last one. DC. DC. No, AD. AD and JM. These two are congruent. Okay? They're corresponding. So let's write that. That one is AD is congruent to JM. Alright. Those are corresponding. Okay. Drop that. There you go. So AD is congruent to JM. Okay, they're corresponding for these angles. Good. These are all the corresponding sides. Let's get the corresponding angles now. Okay, so the angles. Okay, this corner, right? Angle A is corresponding to what angle here? Angle J. See, angle A corresponding to angle J. Right. So we can just type that. A is going to be corresponding to J. I just have to make sure I put the symbols. Okay, and let's see if I could have the symbols. That and like that. Yep, that looks like good. That looks like a good angle symbol. Okay. Oh, it seems like we need a little bit more room. So angle A is congruent to angle J, and we have, or corresponding. Okay, they're the same. So we have those squiggly lines. Good. All right. I'm gonna do that again. Okay. And do it for all of them right here. Watch this. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase it. Okay. Okay. The next one is something else. Give me a second. Alright. So what are the other twos here? So angle A is congruent to angle J. Angle B is congruent to angle K. So we can write it right here. B is congruent to K. And we can drop it right there. What's the other one? C is going to be congruent to L. That is that corner. So C and L are congruent. Let's see if we can just drop it. Perfect. Next one, D is going to be congruent to M. Good? So D is going to be congruent to M. B is congruent to M. Alright. So these are all your corresponding sides, and these are all your corresponding angles for number 1. Let's do number 2. So you know what? I'm just gonna grab all of this, right? Bring it over here for number 2. Good. But I'm just gonna erase it. Okay, so bear with me when I will start erasing these. Okay. So that's gonna be one pair, that's another pair. Good. Just erasing them. Right? How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need one more pair of these symbols. Alright? These are just lines, okay? So the first one, this is also gonna be going bye-bye. Okay, same thing here. Right? So the first one, PQ, is gonna be match up to WV. Alright, so it's PQ 1, 2, 3, 4 is matching up to WX. WX. Next one, the sideways one, that looks like QR is going to match up with VZ. So that is going to be QR VZ. Drop that right there. You see, these are just the lines. Bottom one, QSR SR YZ SR YZ ST XY TS XY. Okay. TS XY. Okay. Again, that's just a symbol for it's a line. Line TS is corresponding to line XY. And last one, PT and WX. No, we have that, right? We have PT, right? Do we have PT? No, we have PQ, QR. Good. So PT is congruent to WX. So PT and WX. Okay, there you go. Here are your 5 pair of congruent corresponding sides. Angles. Oh, we need one more here because there are 5 different angles. Okay, so that's for another one. The first one, P matches up with Q. P matches up with W. Do you see how they're both corners? Good. Okay. If you notice, this is almost like a reflection over the vertical line. So P and W matches. P and W matches. Right. Good. Next one, let's see. Q and V matches. Q and V matches. Q and V matches. Next one, let's go to the corner ones. R and Z matches. R and Z matches. S and Y. S and Y matches. S and Y matches. Those angles. Angle S matches up with angle Y. Good. And let's see, T is going to match up with that corresponding one. T and X. Good. So T and X. There you go. Alright, here are your 5 corresponding sides and your 5 corresponding angles. Good? Alright. Let's go to the next one. Alright. Tell whether the two figures are congruent. Explain your reasoning. Alright. So, if you ever want to look at shapes that are congruent, they have to have the same sides and the same size and same shape. Here, they look like they're both triangles. Good. So, let's see. 6 is corresponding to 6. Perfect. The bottom one, 8, is corresponding to 8. Perfect. And the diagonal is 10. And that is 10. So we would say what here? Yes, you would say congruent. Okay, they have the same shape and same size. There you go. Same shape and same size. That's it. Let's go to number 4. Let's see. Looks like this and this are a little bit off, so I'm gonna rotate it to make it look a little bit more even. Rotate that. This looks like it was rotated counter. Oops, sorry, wrong way. Alright, that was the original number. Rotate this so you can see it much better. 12. Ooh, interesting. Remember, if this is 8, then the other side is probably going to be 8 as well. So that means the top is going to be 12. Ooh, interesting. This is 15, but this is 12. Sideways, this is 10. But this is 8. Ooh, are these corresponding? We would say not congruent. They are the same shape. Not because they are the same shape, but different size. Okay? We would say not congruent because they're the same shape, but different size. So let me bring this all together now so you can all see it together. That's number 4 right there. Bring number 2 here in view. Bring this back up so you can see that. There you go. That is Monday's solution. Okay? Determining if things are congruent.